大学指考英文测验啊，这是它这个英文考试里面其中的一种啊，算是形态比较简单的啊，一翻两瞪眼。有的是阅读测验，先看一段文章，那个可能会一般人比较会吃力一点啊。这个简单，会就会，不会就不会，至少不会受煎熬。我们来念一下，这个没有答案。答案如果你真的不会啊，真的不会，你就留言啊，写个题号，我就告诉你答案。那为什么这样那么累呢？你就直接讲嘛，什么答案嘛？我之前有一个叫做英文测验篇啊，有一个，因为我有15个频道，所以很多人搞不清楚，以为说我就是一个频道。什么叫频道？就是好像一章一节啊，就是我有15个，等于15章啊，15看起来都独立的啊。当然，这15个对我来讲，因为我是一个账号嘛啊，这反正啊就是有一个频道啊，或者有个单元啊，就是英文测验篇、阅读测验啊，那个就全部写啊，就全部有答案啊。那这边为什么这样子呢？就是说，让你也动动脑筋啊，都不要好像菜全部都准备好，你也动动脑筋想一想啊，对你有帮助啊。真的不会再留言、再写题号啊。我们来念一下题目啊，你也可以自己看啊，反正 YouTube 你可以定格，可以暂停，随便你看多久都可以。Microscopes used in medical research labs for studying bacteria or agencies, or codes, or germs, or indexes that are too small to be visible to naked eye. Lisa hop on her bicycle and bounced and commuted and tumbled and pedaled as fast as she could through the dark, narrow back streets to get home after working the night shift. 这个 night shift 很简单了，可是很多人不会啊，就是夜班、晚班啊。Rated as one of the top restaurants of the city, the steakhouse is highly encountered, highly recommended, highly outnumbered, highly speculated to visitors by the Tourism Bureau. The manager barely agreed, stably agreed, verbally agreed, massively agreed to rent his apartment to me. Even though the agreement was not put in writing, I'm sure he will keep his word. For Jerry, practicing yoga 3 times a week is a relaxing diversion. It's a relaxing medication. It's a relaxing nuance. It's relaxing fulfillment from his tight work schedule. Parents could be charged with neglect and abandonment if they leave their young children home alone without adult intuition, without adult supervision, without adult compassion, without adult obligation. Walking at a joyous pace, a superb pace, a brisk pace, a decent pace for a short amount of time burns more calories than walking at a slow pace for a longer period of time. Plants and animals in some deserts must cope with a climate of extremes, climate of forecasts, climate of atmospheres, climate of homelands, freezing winters and very hot summers. The success of J.K. Rowling is eligible, is marginal, is confidential, is legendary. With her Harry Potter series making her multi-millionaire in just a few years. The high-tech company's robust earnings, solitary earnings, imperative earnings, terminal earnings surely made its shareholders happy, since they were getting a good return on their investment. John is very close to his family. Whenever he feels depressed, he returns to the warm, crucial, sloppy, secure, cautious, and comfortable atmosphere of his home. Tom numbered something. Tom perceived something. Tom summoned something. Tom trembled something before he left the room, but I couldn't figure out exactly what he said. The content of the book is very much technical and specialized. It is too difficult for a patriot, for a hacker, for a layman, for a tenant to understand. Food shortages are one of the main causes of distinctive nutrition, of vigorous nutrition, of inadequate nutrition, of abundant nutrition among children in developing countries. Good writers do not always write explicitly, write ironically, write persistently, write selectively. On the contrary, they often express what they really mean in a indirect way. According to the weather report, some light rain or hail or breeze or tornado or drizzle is expected today. You may need to take an umbrella with you when you go out. The movie was so popular that many people came to the acute conclusion, came to the naive conclusion, came to the confidential conclusion, came to the skeptical conclusion that it must be good. However, many professional critics thought otherwise. In ancient times, people used large shells to amplify voices, to mobilize voices, to penetrate voices, to undermine voices in open-air ceremonies, so that their tribal members, near and far, could hear what was said. The audience held their breath and sat motionless in the theater as they watched a tragic historical event ascending, elaborating, illustrating, unfolding in front of their eyes. According to government regulations, if employees are unable to work because of a serious illness, they are adept, they are entitled, they are oriented, they are intimidated to take an extended sick leave. 这个如果不会啊，你就查查字典啊，多看几次啊。所以最好是自己去阅读，自己动脑筋啊，自己查字典，然后会啊，这样子比较好啊。这一集讲到这里。